We are heading to the Baltimore Aquarium today. I believe that's the Oriole Stadium, but this is us in the parking garage. We were getting our things together before we headed out. We parked here because it was cheaper and it was a nice parking garage, and plus it was only a couple blocks away, so we got to enjoy a nice walk over to the aquarium. My nieces are so excited. They've been wanting to go to the aquarium, so we decided to make a big family trip out of it. And I believe kids under 2 is free, and then adults were $39.95. An entrance had this beautiful little scenery, and they also had fish right away when you walked in to get the kids all excited. And as soon as you walk in, there's also restrooms, so we had a big potty break and you can get your pictures done, and that's also where you can purchase the pictures you get done when you first walk in. This is us going up to the main floor. There was a gift shop, and I believe they just renovated the gift shop because you can see later on that they're just putting stuff out. My brother really wanted to catch this show of a live encounter with one of the animals for his girls. And we saw really fun to see my nieces get excited to see a live animal. And then we headed over to the dolphin viewing. They weren't having a show when we walked in, but we just checked it out just to see what was going on. I think they were having their breakfast or their lunch, I'm not really sure. You can see that there's a dolphin there. It was pretty exciting. You can see how they do their water system right here. It's pretty cool. And then this is their food court. It's pretty interesting because you walk through the food court to get to the jellyfish section, and this was actually my favorite part of the whole aquarium. It was just so relaxing and so cool to see the jellyfish. Callahan loved just staring at them. They had all sorts of jellyfish, which was so cool to see. And then we headed back over to the main section, the main floor from where we went up the escalator. And from here, this is where they have like all the different kinds of fishes in from different environments. They have this little bubble thing. Callahan was intrigued by it. So this is when you first walk in. They have this little overlook, and then down there, I believe, is where all the sharks are. And you'll see that later in the end of this vlog. They have these little screens where the kids can check out the different fishes in there. And then we just started walking through. I think there was like 4 to 5 floors of this, just like checking out the different animals and like the different kind of environments they live in. It's so cool to see. Callahan pretty much stayed up and just was so intrigued by everything our whole time we were here, and then he fell asleep at the last like 10 minutes of us going through the building. And they have this little section where the kids can touch some of the sea creatures. Like this section, they can touch the top of jellyfish, which is so cool. There's my niece trying to touch one. I definitely think this is a great experience for young ones. It's just, there's just so much to see, so much to do here. And it's great for a family trip, especially if you need a break from just being home all the time. I really appreciated this visit. I know Callahan's young and won't remember this, but it's just a good memory to make with him and something to show him later down the road once he... So I'm not sure if we went through the aquarium the right way, but as you can see, there's this walkway that starts heading back down the building. And as you go down, this is where you can see the sharks. There's hammer sharks, different kinds of sharks and other fishes in this little section. And then this little section, I believe it's kind of like the Amazonian section. I'm not even sure if that's the right word, but this was also a really neat section. It was basically outside, or felt like you were in a greenhouse. And then this is the gift shop. As you can see, there's not much inventory out, so I assume that they just renovated it, but they have really cute merch here. And my dad surprised us all and ended up getting photos that we took when we first walked into the aquarium. They're actually pretty funny, especially this one on the right.